What is up, Globetrotters? What I like to do for the Geoguessr daily challenges, we are incepted into a location somewhere in the world. We got to move around and figure out where we are. Look at that, folks. We've already had 3 gold scores this week. Let's keep it going. If you think you know where we are, my friends, please shout out the answers, but no Googling. This is giving me South India vibes. It was a magical time on MTV. It was. We're talking about the Dudesons and Jackass, folks. South India. Thank you, Crackle. How you been, bro? Thank you, Crackle, for the 40 months. How are you? How's life in Crackle Town? How's your holidays? How's your New Year's? How's everything going, buddy? A bit is too much when Steve-O won't do it because his dad would be ashamed. Steve-O has really changed himself, though, in recent years, right? Steve-O's sobered up. He started doing stand-up. I'm happy to see that Steve-O has matured as a person. Where is Mahanu Wara? Does anyone know Mahanu Wara? I'm guessing South India or Sri Lanka. Mahanu Wara. Any Indians got something to say about this? Mahanu Wara. Hakuna Matata? Okay, that's pretty good. So, no, I don't know Wild Boys. What's that? If Twitch gives me one more ad, I'm going to start using ad blocker. You do you, man. I don't get fucking shit all from those ads, so I'm wishing you well. In fact, I would turn the ads off if I could, just so you know. Mahanu Wara. No copyright strikes because it doesn't go to the VOD, so we're not trying to make a scene about it, if you know what I mean. I'm just trying to hang out like some guy listening to the radio. What's wrong with this? Mahanu Wara. I don't see it. Kandy. Isn't Kandy on Sri Lanka? Kandy is on Sri Lanka. All right, where's Mahanu Wara then? Hakuna Matata. It means no worries. I'm just popping it down middle Kandy and we'll see how we do. Sri Lanka. Yeah, good, man. Good cat. Woo-hoo-hoo! Look at that one, folks. Starting off strong. Question number 2. La Chapelle, Northern France. Okay. Auxerre. The D1 Église à Pont de Bois. Troyes. Where's Troyes on the N77? Anyone know France? This looks like France. D1 N77. Where's the D1? Where do they have fields like this? Alex says, hey, people, can I request a song Tropic Birds by Takanaka? I'll give it a shot. Tropic Birds. Takanaka. All right. 8 minutes? Is this it? Masayoshi. Takanaka. All right, let's do a 7-minute version of this. Something. Oh, no, that's live. You probably want to hear the real one. Put some streaks in your hair. Oh, because I'm an old man. Cress, is that why? Old fart Bateman. How are you today, sir? What in the Freebird song length is this? I don't know, but it's Takanaka. Are there limits to what you'll discuss? There are, but there aren't many. So I think feel free to ask honest questions. And as long as you mean well, we can have a real convo about whatever You're thinking. I mean, the real limits end up being the limits of the platform more often than not than things that I'm interested in talking about. But I have a slightly different perspective than most people on religion and politics. I tend to look at roots and systems rather than the individual instantiations. Where's Troy's? Does this song pick up? It's good, I promise. Okay, does it pick up? This is very slow build. Okay, where is the N77? Guessing not in Brittany. I don't know, man. The song's kind of putting me to sleep, bro. A77. Where's the N77? We missed it. Yeah, there's the N7. I need more tempo. Yeah, I mean, this is like been 2 minutes of some guy going, how you doing, RJ? I'll give it one more minute. Might not be the vibe we're looking for to open up the stream. It has an abrupt change. Trust? Okay. Don't like this for the first 2 minutes. I take your word for it, sir. That is Dutch. Dutch language. Netherlands? How you doing, llamas? Amsterdam. The N236. All right, here we go. 14 kilometers to the... Okay, so we're 14 kilometers south of Amsterdam. Really? Like right here, then. Bussum, Hilversum. Yeah, this is cool. Why didn't it just start with this? This is cool. I like this. Yes. Okay. We waited almost 3 minutes for the song to start. I like this just fine. That's sick. Yeah. It's like funky, jazzy, sort of. Yeah, exactly. I would have been fine with like a 30 seconds of that intro. I don't need 3 minutes. Okay. Any open Tanya? We need you. Help us out. We're on the H236, 14 kilometers, I think, south of Amsterdam. N236. Netherlands. Pretty close. Yeah, to where I pinned? Okay. Where's Weesp? Looking for Weesp. I see the N235. Ooh, Edam. Is that where the cheese is from? Southeast. There it is. Thank you. We found Weesp! Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Okay. So we're in what looks like a field. That's all of these fields. Okay. And then do we have a traffic circle anywhere on there? That I don't see. It's this, isn't it? No, that doesn't look like a traffic circle. East of Weesp. Okay, where's Weesp? East. There. That's a good get, my friend. That's a good get. We're traffic circle east of Weesp. Yeah! Pew, pew, pew! Fuck yeah, baby! Isn't it always great? Isn't it always great when you get the Dutchman in chat? Oh, I love it. Good job. Good fucking job. Question number 2. South Korea. Gyeongjin, Incheon Grand Park. So Incheon is the coast near Seoul. Incheon, 120. Where's the 120? There it is. The Gyeongjin Expressway by Sihung. And what city hall? What? Oh, just the city hall. Okay, the. That looks like a. Is that a huge pedestrian crossway over the? You sent taxis there when you worked for the taxi. I knew every postal code by heart. Amazing. Amazing. Hello, Nordic Noob. How are you today? Hello, hello. Okay. Do we think this is Incheon? Okay. I see the 50 and I see the 100. That's probably here. Yeah, something like that. Do we see City Hall anywhere? Noob. Guess what? Chicken butt. Nice. Guess who? Chicken poo. I said it. Ha ha! Why are you so juvenile, Pete? Oh my god. This is why we don't want my opinions on politics and religion, because I'm a adult child. City Hall bus terminal. Guess why? Chicken thigh. Oh baby. Guess where? I don't know, Don Disciple. Where? Chicken Square? It's not. I don't think it's North Korea. It's definitely Incheon, South Korea. Hatchon Row. I don't exactly know the highway, but I think it's the 120. And it said City Hall somewhere, but fuck if I can tell. That was a fucking cool track, man. Especially on Sihon. I know it's like something around here. Yeah, nice. So the long slow intro reminded me of this John Frusciante track, which I also enjoy, but you got to just like skip the first minute. Just like 1 minute of like weird. Finally, in EU friendly time, it's Saturday. We're streaming. We're hanging out. Prohibido arrojar basura y desmonte bajo peña de multa. Acciones penales. We've only dropped less than 500 points so far. So if we nail this one, folks, we're going to have a really, really good score. So let's try and dial it in. This looks like Andean. Nuestra Carretera. Nah, but I mean, the Andes I'm going to fucking choke on, right? Right? Where's the sun? Sun position in the east-southeast. So yeah, we are north of the equator most likely. Chongo Yape Chota. All right. Chongo Yape Chota. What are we thinking? Peru? Okay. It's closer on his debut album. Seychelles would recommend. He's a great guitarist. Yeah, it was really enjoyable. That was a great track. The only thing I didn't like was the intro. Pete, have you ever heard Butterfly by Talvin Singh? It was the first MP3. No. What genre is that? Big Chongo Yap. I mean, I'm fine with Peru here. Can we do better? Or Bolivia? But I would not expect to see the sun in the southern arc of the sky, is all. If true. Right? Indian techno, no way. No, I wouldn't know. Grifos a los olivos. Where do we think Chongo Yape is, folks? Chongo Yape. Cajamarca. The governor of Cajamarca. Okay. I mean, that starts us off. Now let's look for Chongo Yape. Or Chota. Chota! We found Chota. Okay. Where's Chongo? Dude, if we're in Chota, let's fucking go. Tuyabamba. How you doing, Katie? Dude, did we get an amazing score? Yo, check this shit out, guys. We dropped 496 points on this round. That's fucking huge, my friends. That's fucking huge. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for being here. And wherever you find yourself in this big old world, I wish you the very best.